Mark William Calloway was born in Houston, Texas, on March 24, 1965. In 1986, Calloway dropped out of university to focus on a career in sports and briefly considered playing professional basketball in Europe, before deciding to focus on professional wrestling. In the 1990s, Calloway started a posse called the Bone Street Crew, who consisted of fellow wrestlers Yokozuna, Savio Vega, Charles Wright, The Godwins, and Rikishi. Each member had the initials BSK tattooed onto themselves, with Undertaker's being prominently shown across his stomach. Undertaker's Deadman character in particular has been praised as one of the best in professional wrestling. He received the Wrestling Observer newsletter's Best Gimmick Award from 1990 to 1994. A 12-minute match between The Undertaker and Stone Cold Steve Austin drew a 9.5 rating on June 28, 1999. It stands as the highest-rated segment in Raw history. Calloway made his film debut as Hutch in the 1991 film Suburban Commando. He had guest roles on Poltergeist, The Legacy and Celebrity Deathmatch. In 2002, Calloway appeared out of character on the Canadian sports show Off the Record with Michael Landsberg. The Undertaker won his first championship, which was the ISWA Unified World Heavyweight title in 1989 in WCCW, by defeating the legendary Jerry the King Lawler. Jerry put over a young talent in Taker that time by letting him pick up the win and the championship. Jerry Lawler has faced Undertaker 42 times. Undertaker won 9 times, Lawler won 17, and the rest were draws or others. That's right, Jerry Lawler has beaten Undertaker more times than Undertaker has beaten Jerry Lawler. Taker is a huge fan of boxing and even carried the U.S. flag for Manny Pacquiao's team before Pac's 2005 fight against Velasquez. Taker also attended the 2002 battle between Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson. He has practiced Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and earned a black belt in 2011. Calloway is a supporter of the Blue Lives Matter counter-movement, which advocates for protection of police officers. In November 2020, sports journalist Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer newsletter reported that Calloway had made several donations totaling $7,000 to Donald Trump's re-election campaign. In February 2021, Calloway shared that he would endorse Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson if he were to run for president, expressing that he felt Johnson could be the great uniter and ease the United States political divide. The Undertaker has been named one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. He was voted the greatest WWE wrestler ever in a 2013 Digital Spy poll. In naming him the second greatest wrestler ever, IGN described The Undertaker as one of the most respected wrestlers and characters in the business, treated with actual reverence. Wrestler Big Show named The Undertaker as the greatest professional wrestler of all time, while Mark Henry and WWE Chairman Vince McMahon have called him their favorite. WWE Hall of Famer and former company executive, Jim Ross, said, "Without question, The Undertaker is the greatest big man in the history of wrestling. There is no greater WWE star ever than The Undertaker."